Today, I'm going to show you how to build one-click AI SEO tools using ChatGPT o1 Pro Mode, the new update from GPT o1. Now, if you don't have access to it, it's okay because I'll create these tools using my paid subscription, but I'm going to give them away to you for free just to help you. Additionally, I'm going to give you all the prompts, and I would say a lot of these prompts would probably still work with GPT o1 Preview and GPT 4o. It's just that using this method, it's going to be even better because GPT o1 Pro Mode is the best at logic and reasoning, which makes it great for coding. So let's get straight into this. And if you want access to the prompts, the tools, everything else, etc., feel free to scan the QR code on this video or click the link in the comments description. And what we're going to do from here, o1 Pro Mode, I'm going to say, give me a short no BS prompt for a no-code editor to create this. Make sure it works first time around, as a no-code editor is very buggy. I'll explain why that is in a second. Create the best possible SEO keyword difficulty estimator on a landing page. Rate how hard or easy it will be to rank. Give estimates for all the relevant metrics. Explain how the tool works. Make the page look beautiful, sleek, modern, the best it can look. Avoid any hallucinations. We don't want to mislead people with our tools. And give the best possible explainer underneath. Usually when you're prompting these sort of tools, you can just say like, give me the best, or do this the best way you know how, and it will figure it out. You don't need to be like really detailed on how to do it, right? If you give it the what, it will figure out the how. And then promote me with a link to a free SEO strategy session throughout, and come up with a fun name for it related to me, my brand, etc. So we're going to hit enter like so, and you can see here it's now thinking about exactly what to do. I really like the loading bar on this because you can see exactly where it is in terms of progress and also how it's going so far. So for example, it's crafting the prompt, then it's creating a streamlined guide, piecing together the prompt, and formulating the instructions. So this is basically like the chain of thought that ChatGPT Pro is using to generate the tool and the prompt that we're going to create in a minute. And if you have the right prompt, then it's easy to avoid the sort of bugs that you typically get when you're creating this sort of stuff, because we've all been there where we've been messing around with code, we're going back and forth with it, and it just takes hours because we didn't get the prompting right in the first place. So what we're trying to do is shortcut the whole process and guide whatever tool we use to create this in a very simplified way. And I'll show you how to do all of this in a second. Plus, we're going to be creating multiple tools using this method. So from here, we're going to grab this prompt like so. And you can see here it's found a name. So it's called it the Goldies Rank Radar, added in a section. And then it's got all this information underneath. And from here, we shall grab this. I'm going to use bolt.new to do this because it is very easy to create tools and just deploy them using this method. So what it's going to do from here is it's going to take that prompt that we got from ChatGPT Pro, and we're going to use that to develop our own SEO tool in a matter of minutes that normally you would pay like thousands of dollars for, right? Like a keyword difficulty estimator, that usually is something people would pay like $99 a month, $50 a month. So like $600 a year to $1,000 a year. And we can just generate it for free, and then I can give it away to you for free in a minute once we've done that, leveraging the power of ChatGPT Pro. So I'm essentially paying $200 here to create a free keyword tool for you, and you don't have to pay a penny, right? And you see here, we've got the page here. It's really nice and sleek. As you can see, it's linked to our free SEO strategy session. Page is super nicely formatted. It's simple, but it works. And if we get straight into it, what we're going to do now is we're going to put something like, I don't know, real estate tips into the keyword difficulty estimator. And then you can see it comes back with the search volume, the CPC, and the competition. Now, any sort of tool that gives you this data is an estimation, right? And the same with ChatGPT. So take these estimates with a pinch of salt, but we can test it against, other tools that I pay for example, like Ahrefs, and you can see, but it's going to give you a rough estimate. So it's got the difficulty score, CPC, competition, search volume, etc. And that works perfectly, right? Now, usually when you're using Bolt to create these tools, they're super buggy. You have to go back and forth with it for ages, but this worked beautifully. Now, with these sort of tools, I am going to add a disclaimer to make it clear that the estimates are AI powered, right? And AI is not always 100% reliable. Just to be 100% transparent there. And then what we can do from Bolt is we can hit deploy, and we have this deployed on a test domain, open for anyone to check out, right? If we open that up in a new incognito, that should be available publicly and anyone can access that. So what I'm going to do is I'll plug that into my free keyword research tool section inside the AI SEO Success Lab. And if you want access to the free keyword difficulty estimator, you can get it right there, along with another tool that I've built recently, which is the keyword research tool. This was again built between ChatGPT Pro and Bolt. And again, like you see the design, super nice, super clean, etc. And inside here, we can just plug in our keyword that we want to rank for. So let's say, for example, we want to put real estate in here. We'll find some keywords. If we take some of these example keywords, just to sanity check that they actually get search volume, you can see it is an easy keyword to go for. Quite easy, decent traffic potential, decent global search volume. And you can use this tool to figure stuff like that out. Boom. Additionally, this is another tool that we created. It's a real estate SEO keywords tool. Just scan the QR code or click the link in the comments and description to get access to all this stuff. And you can just plug in your API, and this comes back with really good estimates for easy keywords and search volume, etc. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a local keyword estimator. Now this is based on the keyword research and method that's working for me. So for example, if we go to Google and we type in a keyword like Greenville SEO agency, you can see my page just within 9 hours is already ranking on Google number 3 right there. Super easy to do, super easy to go for these keywords. And you can see they do have traffic potential. These are easy keywords to go for, etc. if you are using a paid tool. Now, the way that I'm going to prompt ChatGPT Pro to create this one-click SEO is very similar to what I've used previously, but we're going to customize this to my idea each time, right? So we're going to still use the same layout because that works really well. But where we say create the best possible, we're going to change this now to the idea that I have, right? So local SEO keyword research tool, customized to any niche, etc. And then we're going to rate how hard and easy it'd be to rank, give estimates, explain how the tool works, make the page look beautiful, etc. And then we'll go back to ChatGPT Pro, and using a very similar method to what we had previously, we're going to now create a one-click AI SEO tool for local keyword research. Then we'll plug it into Bolt. Hopefully it works first time, just like this one did. Like that was just amazing how easy and simple that was. And we can get it deployed and published quickly too. So here we've got the prompt, as you can see, and then we'll go back to Bolt, plug that in, we'll hit enter like so. And now Bolt is just going to go off and start doing that, right? It's going to create the local rank scout landing page. Now, I want to explain at this point, there's 2 ways you can create these tools, right? So number one is like the basic sort of code method, which is what this is using. And then the other method is you actually get Bolt to make sure there's a gateway for adding the API key. And when you use the API key inside your one-click SEO tools, it's going to take a lot more back and forth. It's going to take a lot more time to create it. But the outputs will be better because it's using AI to generate the outputs, not just basic code. This tool right here is probably one of my favorites for generating keyword research, simply because it uses AI for the outputs. So the outputs are much smarter and they're much better thought out. But all of these tools are pretty useful. So from here, we've created the local SEO tool. We'll type the keyword. So we'll put SEO. Then we'll type an example location like Miami. But this one I don't like so much because it's not giving us keyword ID. So I'm going to go back to the prompt so you can see. We'll just tweak that so that it actually gets the intent of the tool right. So let's plug that into ChatGPT Pro first. From what I can see, there doesn't seem to be any limits so far. I've not hit any limits on ChatGPT Pro. That might be because it's so slow to load. It's very hard to actually get a limit and hit the limit, unlike ChatGPT 4.0, for example. But it doesn't seem to be limited in the same way that the Plus plan is. So let's take that prompt right here. We'll go back into Bolt. The other thing to note here is once you've deployed these tools, right, you can actually go into Bolt and you can just say something like, for example, give me the iframe code to embed into a WordPress page. And then you can take the deployment of the tool, but embed the iframe code into your website so that you can share these tools on your site too. So we have the keyword tool updated right now, and it's given us a bunch of ideas. So you can see we've put in SEO, Miami. Let's test some of these keywords, just check they're actually legit. And you can see this is a keyword that people are searching for locally in the area. So it's even got like a difficulty score, estimates on CPC, estimates on search volume. I would take all of that with a pinch of salt, just like any keyword research tool. It's got the disclaimer down there. It's got the link to book in the free SEO strategy session. And there we go. Again, you can see it's deployed, ready to go. And that was super easy. Plus, it looks really nice. I mean, the design is super clean, well thought out, etc. Does the job. Now, let's see if we can actually create an API tool using ChatGPT Pro in a faster and more efficient time. I don't know whether it's going to work because it's very, very sort of experimental, but essentially what we're trying to do is create a keyword clustering and grouper tool, but we want to allow people to add their API key for Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude, just so that it can be more useful as a tool. So we're going to copy the text like so, go back to ChatGPT Pro and see what we can get out of it. Now, this one actually didn't work at all, which is what I suspected, because as soon as you need to start adding an API key, it gets very messy. Yeah, it's not doing anything there. So what I've actually done is built this manually for you. This is a keyword clustering tool. So for example, if we plug in our API key from Gemini, we'll plug that in. And then you can choose between generating a bunch of keyword ideas like so, which will cluster them for you, or you can enter them manually and then just paste in a list of keyword ideas that you have. Bear in mind the API key from Google as well is free. Just go to aistudio.google.com. So let's say you have a list of keywords, latency from ChatGPT, and we just want to cluster them all into the most relevant sections, etc. So I'm going to take all of these keywords, hit process keywords, and then you can see it's organized them, right? So for example, home tips, best mortgage lenders, houses under, house tips, newly constructed homes, etc. And it's basically taken our list of keywords and then organize them into like the most relevant clusters. Really simple and easy to do. Very, very powerful tool. People can pay thousands of dollars keyword clustering tools and you get it for free. And if you want access to that, I'll put it on a test page right here so you can just get free access. Use it however you want. And there you go. As promised, I've shown you how to create one-click AI SEO tools using ChatGPT Pro. I've given you free access to all of them as promised. Just scan the QR code or click the link in the comments description to the AI SEO Success Lab, and you can just go off and start using them. Feel free. So just to recap, you've got the keyword research idea tool, you've got the keyword difficulty rating tool, the local SEO keyword tool, and also the keyword clustering tool. All of it available for free inside the AI SEO Success Lab. Make sure you get that along with a free AI SEO course, as you can see right here, and 50 free AI SEO tools, and a community of nearly 2,000 members. That'll be 2,000 members soon. Additionally, if you want the template for creating your own tools, what I'll do is I'll plug that into the video notes from today. As you can see, it's a step-by-step. You can just customize this to you, your business, your idea, etc. And if you want the video notes from today with all the prompts, all the tips, all the workflows, etc., then I'll also plug that into the AI SEO Success Lab. If we just go into this section, scroll down to the ChatGPT Pro folder, and then we'll add in a new page called One-Click AI SEO Tools, and you can get access right there. Now, if you want a free one-to-one SEO strategy session, feel free to put that link in the comments description. We'll show you how we take websites from 0 to 145,000 visitors a month and generate thousands of dollars in sales on autopilot. On this free link building acceleration session, you will get a free SEO domination plan to discover the secrets of link building. We'll answer any questions you have one-to-one. Normally, people pay thousands of dollars for SEO consultants. We're doing it for free for you, and you'll learn the best link building strategy for your website, plus how to quickly outrank your competitors in link building, and how to 10x your SEO traffic based on what's working for us. Feel free to get that link in the comments description. Appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.